Receive Games. And welcome back to another episode of Grimm Eclipse the Let's Play of Grimm Eclipse. I am responding or playing Grimm Eclipse again, and let's continue with Bleak. Oh yeah, oh man, I planned now this episode in November of 2017. Today is March of May. Is it May or March? I think it's May. Yeah, May of 2018. It's been a couple of months. Just a couple. Yes. You. And volume 4 retexture. HDFIing. It's hard. And you know what? How about I come out evolved themed sound effects? Because why not? I didn't mean to do that one. This is gonna be interesting. So what does HDFI mean? I can't back out. Yes. HDFI means low frame rate is what it means. Alright, so what was I planning all those months ago when I originally was planning to come back onto YouTube after being offline for being sickness? I was wait. Here to fern. Actually, I need... What do I need out? Looking at all of my apps onto my tablets. Is that just fine? Yeah, still using Edge on my tablet because I can't use it on my computer. It's still on Windows 10. Yes, it is set. Might be slow. Hold on, sorry. I'm trying to remember which one we're on. Since when did that moon get there? I guess that's part of the HD graphics. I think. Unless, of course, the world just shifted right before my eyes. I don't think it did. I have to watch more videos for it, but no, I don't think. I don't know. I think it's just HD. Yeah. I'm not quite sure how to do this on the tablet yet. Creator Studio. There we go. I'm using desktop on Edge on my tablet because that's just how I roll. Then when we're on to Blake, we done Yang, Pura, Weiss. I'm just trying to figure out what mission we're on. We're on right on track. That's what I thought. Yeah, HD graphics. Wow, that's cool. We're doing Blake today? that's cool. That updated. Well, but I knew that already. Skill. Alright. New skills. Anything I want. Increase the ultimate pool by 1, no. Direct cleanse around our enemy while slashing 4 times, no. Cleanse turns earth, which creates an earthquake that smashes away on enemies in a large area, or... Or wait, what's down here? Fortunate Fondness? Blink can go twice as long between hits without resetting her hit streak. Additionally, her first hit blinks over during her streak doesn't cause a reset. No. Nothing right now. Oh wow. HD graphics do. Well, HD graphics are HD.
Maybe we should look around for clues.
Yeah. But anyway, so at the beginning of my off time I was just looking up some things on the internet which involved RWBY well, not cartoons. Yes, you not RWBY cartoons, but RWBY comic strips, which are hilarious. And I'll link some of the better ones in the description if I remember to. But this is where but basically, and I found a really awesome, not comic strip, but actually awesome, basically alternate history. Pretty much, what if the battle of, sorry, can't think, what if the Battle of Beacon ended differently, with Pure surviving, pretty much. And because this was all written at the season break between Volume 3 and Volume 4, they didn't know how the outcome was. Now let's go this way actually this time.
Let's head over there.
Yep. So a lot of things happen, and it's basically more dark and gritty and more realistic RWBY. Which RWBY is realistic enough, so that's very interesting. But yeah. Here's a train. Oh, it's so weird. All it has is just overlay. That's all it has. So you can have plots now. That's pretty cool. I am looking for settings. I am looking now for advanced settings. I'm not looking for field of view. Not flip view. That would be weird. Field of view. No, that's not there. Okay, never mind. I was going to change it to pause overway. So I might actually do that, yeah. By the way. Okay, here we go. Help. Suck it! Single pink blink gun. Which is less OP, but still. Oh my god, that was, yes. Oh, let's go again! How I forgot, I was actually reading it in the thing. I need to start getting good. My visions are blurry because I'm excited and nervous. How'd you get me from there? But yeah, on DeviantArt, I found one of these things which you call fandoms. Now you may be asking, what is a fandom? I've been hearing it a lot recently, both with RWBY and Star Wars. Well, a fandom, everyone, as defined by many definitions, by many places, a fandom is a fan kingdom. It dates to the early days of the internet. These kingdoms do. And pretty much what a fandom is a group of people who may or may not be fans, depending. Fans of their own work, sure, but they're fans of their own and other works on a site, sure. fans of the work which they base their stuff off of, to be determined half the time. But they date to the early internet. I actually remember the early ones being from, I actually do remember the early ones with Harry Potter. And how many people, well, in other places like that. And the toxicness, which are these fandoms. And pretty much, a fandom is not community.
It's over.
Yep. A fandom also has no relation to the work. Like, the RWBY fandom has no relation to Rooster Teeth or RWBY at all. It's their own little thing which they have it up in the corner and demand things of the artists, writers, stuff like that, video makers, for little reason other than they want it, and that if they don't match up with the work they've already done, well, then they are upfronting to their fandness. Now these are the main communities centered around RWBY. You have the Rooster Teeth veterans, such as myself. Let's do the
Looks like I can jump across.
yes. You have the Rooster Teeth veterans, such as myself. You have the RWBY fans, who don't know of the richness that is Rooster Teeth, only know of RWBY. How you do this? It's hard. Oh, look at that. So there is a cost to doing it. By the way, I sound weird in my head because I have infection in my ear. Spent on trade for various reasons. Or right bumper. Right.
You're finished.
Okay. So like how things are shining. Come on. No wonder they spawn again. I'm feeling so hard. If I had RWBY, this would be so much easier. Everything's easier when you have a gigantic gun. I pressed A game. But yeah. You have, which you can come across by just watching Crunchyroll, just having DVDs, which you find in a store. If they watch the Rooster Teeth website, which I don't think that, well, and also YouTube. There's also YouTube. Come on. What? Okay, wait, hold on, let me get my version of Blur a second. Okay, let me hold. Sorry. Much better. But it's so weird when you can't hear out of your left ear because of reasons. But yeah, it's very hard. It's very hard to just be a RWBY fan, but you can. Well, from my point of view, it's very hard. However, from a lot of people's point of view, it's super easy to just be a RWBY fan and not know of Rooster Teeth as in Rivers Blue and other Rooster Teeth stuff, like Rooster Teeth shorts and stuff like that. I pressed A game. But yeah. Maybe I'm used to the Switch controller. That might be it. But anyway, so, and what's a fandom? A fandom is, well, on DeviantArt. DeviantArt is full of fandom. It's full of the fandom. And like I said, if you are a fan of RWBY and are not hyper toxic and are not just from one random site like DeviantArt, let's say. DeviantArt's not a random site. It's a great site for artists. I do plan on being in one day, and doing pretty much, well, and putting up my arts that I have, like of the sperm whale thing, which I might need to tweet out if I didn't already. I might not have. I might have to. I pressed A game. I'm not doing terribly because of myself. I'm doing terribly because I'm pressing A. It's not, and nothing's happening. Sorry. It's just been a weird day for me. I say weird as if spending the entire day in bed with luck is a bad thing. She's laughing too. But anyway. Wait, can I cheese this? Oh, look at this. Maybe I'm just not used to Blake's movement too. Yeah, it's probably, and also this camera. The camera is being so zoomed out. Haha. Oh yeah, there's one here too. Oh, I forgot.
What is this thing?
So there's 2 ways to jump clearly this guy's jumping puzzle. Not gonna do it on the way back, of course I can. Oh, kind of fail. But yeah. So if you ever wondered what's the difference between a like if you're used to hearing community and just now starting to hear fandom, and think it's like, oh, why do I want to be part of this community if everyone's just, yes. Everyone's just talking, so I was talking over Blake. You said that was a dual correct? Do it. Okay. Go! This camera angle is so weird. I don't like super high field of views when I'm in a third-person game. You're not there. That's like, no, I want field of view. There are 50. This is 50? I'm surprised. Well, let's try 30. Save. How about let's try 45? Okay, that's much better. Guns. Okay, write it. Oh my, what did I used to say? Oh yeah, I turned off lock on. I can do that with the mod now. You can turn off lock on. Maybe I should not have played RWBY today. Maybe I should not have done that. That was probably a terrible idea. Or this is probably a terrible idea. You want lock on back, please? I know! I'm asking for lock on back! I mean, lock on in this game is actually pretty good, so. I'm trying to do my moves and they're not working. Ultimate! Do it. Range mastery challenger unlocked. Do it. And do it again.
Didn't see me, did you?
Yep. Alpha. Guns. Go touch! Okay, so 1, that's 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. Okay, that's 3, okay, got it.
One
There we
less
go.
monster.
That's
It's
racist.
over.
No, but Grimm definitely are. Most of the time. Okay, all the time. Hello! Guns.
What's wrong with these Grimm?
That is a good question. We will find it out later.
This is indeed concerning. Those mutated Grimm you fought in Mountain Glim were no fluke.
Great.
Now we know there are more of them. Follow those train tracks uphill and maybe we can find out where they're coming from.
Wow, I talk faster than Dr. RWBY. That's a thing. You just go back up there and then hello. Like you just booked a game, how dare you? They were enough to. Experience, thank you. But yeah. However, I do like DeviantArt community. It's just that the fandom there is really rough. They really hate Risky. They really do. They love RWBY, I think, but they stopped watching it like years ago. And they don't know Rooster. They don't know Rooster at all. Like how how can you not see some of these coming? A lot of them are just common Rooster stuff from Red vs. Blue or even other things. Which is mostly from Red vs. Blue. Ultimate! Okay, great bumper. Great. Second. That was perfect. Ultimate. Oh, wait, not ultimate. Oh, but
Didn't
ultimate
see
anyway.
me, did you?
Oh, that's an alpha. By the way, I am working on my own fan fiction for RWBY. I mean, I prefer fan stories or just fan work from the olden days before the fan fiction started. I can't. Okay, I'll walk into that one. I must. And which pretty much it will be. I'm not gonna spoil it right now. It'll be on Green&Blue stories, for instance, or well, for starters. But I'll have trailers and that kind of thing on Green&Blue walkthrough, so you know when I have it up on Green&Blue story. So I was just scrubbing to Green&Blue stories now, in case you're actually don't miss it. Oh, Green&Blue stories is always in the description nowadays. Yeah, no kidding. I even talked to her in the middle for Exile.
Better and better.
Indeed. But yeah, it's pretty much it's going to be paralleling the main RWBY story, and it will center around me and my sister. However, it's going to be our RWBY counterparts. My RWBY counterpart's Blair. Her RWBY counterpart is it's a flower. I need to read the name of it again. Or is it? No, it's a stone. No, it's a stone. And we're part of the stone family. Of Vale. We have a homestead that that's basically on the water's edge on the east of Vale, which is overlooked by Beacon. So you know that first shot of Beacon we get in RWBY? Our house will be pretty much to the back right of it. Where in the world is that? That relic. There you are.
Let's take this back to Beacon.
Yep. And like I said, the main story of my fan work.
Up this hill over here.
Yep. Is again paralleling the main story, basically taking place in the background. Whereas the RWBY story, the RWBY story would be taking place in the background of our story. And I don't want to spoil exactly too much right now because we don't have time to talk about it. But like I said, soon I'll start making videos. I just need to figure out how to actually do them. Ultimate! That's all I wanted. 1, 2, and 3. I want to get over that hack. Dodge, ultimate. Okay, 2 attack. Got 1. Okay. Ursa. Guns. Friends of Ursa. Creeps.
About time.
Dodge! But yeah, and out. And our team, which would be called Team Brave. Brave is a color, by the way. Look it up. Or Brave can be a color. And also a lot more story modes, which the hilarious thing is it parallels what's having to be in a modern day today in the real world. And I first started making out that story months ago in my off time because I had nothing much to do and I wanted to finally do stories. I have to watch
Enemy
it.
down.
Yep, after reading and looking at the picture and looking at the art of the 1DB art guide, which I'll definitely link in the description. It's amazing. Hey.
I strike in the shadows.
Yes, you do. But pretty much, I like Team RWBY, which is fairly balanced. Our team will be slightly different. Me and my sister will be overpowered at all ends. However, I'm overpowered because of power armor. She's overpowered because she's awesome. But exactly.
You never saw it coming.
Go, dodge. Basically, we hit by Black, you just run. Guns. Ultimate! Dodge. Other way, just mix things up. I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so, friendo. Oh, that hurt a lot. Ultimate. Dodge. We're good. On the way 4. Ursa. Oh, that hurts a lot. Run. You never get directly hit by Ursa. It doesn't work his legs. And look, we're actually using mods in our modded series. Dodge out. But yeah. And and for my weapon, I'll have invented a new type of weapon which uses liquid dust. If that's not awesome, I don't know what is. And pretty much my power armor will be joining us as well. And it will allow me to do, hyper maneuvers. And basically enhance and extend my aura past myself. Basically being like an overshield. As well as some natural attributes, which may or may not be magic, depending on how you view things, and may or may not be like the RL, which before I even realized exactly what that was exactly. And it pulls into my awesome. Second. Okay, just wondering. That's not like it. Dodge! Ultimate! Dodge! That was getting too gritty. Getting too gritty is like it never works. Keep moving. We can't upgrade now. I mean, we can, it's just, well, we'll upgrade too, I don't know still. Combo! Guns! Last wave, and then this dude. Where's your run? Guns, this guy.
Let's take this thing down.
Indeed. Guns. And my sister will be much faster. This guy's a joke! He's a joke with Blake! And we haven't tried meleeing him yet! Dude, seriously! I was scared of you until just a couple seconds ago. I don't know. You know what? I'm not going to melee you with Blake. I'm just not going to. Yep. Yeah, that's why I'm not meleeing you with Blake. Guns.
Better. One less monster.
Yep.
Team, that was an incredible display of fighting mastery.
You're welcome.
We must get to the source of where these mutated monstrosities are coming from, and more importantly, who's behind it. I sense we're getting close. If you can manage to get to the end of the rail line, we just might find the answers we need.
All right, there we go. Total score 1,862, kills 67. Not bad for just coming back. And I didn't. There was a couple sketchy points, but that's just because I just came back and I'm still getting used to the Hulk when I'm nervous or something. My vision goes blurry, but I don't think it truly matters at all. Alrighty, that'll be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. There's your preview of about Blair's story. Yeah, about Blair's story. Or there's flying story of Remnant. Both are applicable in this situation. And again, it's my backstory is long convoluted. The entire story gets insane. In which I'll do basically I'll read off my profile because I got that mostly done now. I just need to work on a couple more on the bio, but I'll basically read off my character profile in the main video, in basically the first video. However, for Green&Blue stories, I want to do the Twilight story first. Do like a big overview of it. It will help understand it will help understand the rest of the stories that'll be cropping up, like Ruby's, or Blair's story, or the Twilight story of Remnant. Alright, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. And let me know in the comments how excited or unexcited you are for basically for a Ruby fanfiction of mine. And again, I'm doing the hard and easy thing, mostly hard, of trying to basically narrate my character's story as some sort of like spin-off of Ruby. Basically, basically the events with my character will be taking place at the exact same time, and mostly in the exact same episodes of Ruby. So I can't touch anything that goes on in Ruby. And I can't be basically wherever the camera's looking. I can't be. However, I can be off camera or wherever there's shadow people, which would get rid of that advantage in the second and third, well, after the first volume. But yeah, it's because me and my sister and our team went through the what do you call it? Well, went through the entrance exam for Beacon at the same time as Team Ruby did. Team Ruby and Juniper. Because remember, there's like 8 shadows in the background. Those are us. So yeah. And I'm still looking about basically the main fanfiction will be basically an episode by episode fanfiction where I'll be doing what we were doing during the episodes of Ruby, which after volume 3 is going to get way off centered from Ruby. But for the first 3 volumes is where we're very close. Well, basically we're in the episodes, and then after volume 4, we're basically doing like bigger sweeps, because we're doing things that are completely different, but still parallel. It'll be pretty cool. Yeah, hopefully I'll have this done by the end of the year. Probably by midsummer. It'll be done probably by midsummer. Now that I say it out loud, probably by midsummer. But I promise it by the end of the year for sure. Midsummer, possibly even sooner. We'll see. We'll see how fast I can get that bio done, and just how well I figure out how to do the Green&Blue storybook or Green&Blue stories. Alright, by the way, that'll be it for this video. And I guess, oh, by the way, I got a Patreon now. Yeah, I got a Patreon. You can find it in the description. It's called my honorarium, in which you can basically pay me a living for if you like my work and want me to continue doing my work. You can just, subscribe to my Patreon. There are no rewards other than community-based ones. Like for example, 99 patrons, I'll give you a tour of the headquarters here, a full headquarters tour, no matter its current condition. I'll try to hurry and clean up by then though. And it'll be a long time for 99, and also that's also 2,000 subscribers. More or less. 2,000 first setup for sure. Probably more like 3,000 or 4,000 for entire HQ because I'm still getting it all set up. But still. But yeah, so if you want to support me and make sure that I can keep doing this for a long time, and also because of how my body is, and how my physiologically is, I can't say that word still. me getting out and getting a outside job is rather tough. However, I should be able to do it with GameStop. I've already worked there for 3 hours, a little bit from 6 to 9. I should be able to. It's just, it's just I won't be able to do it consistently, so I'm not quite sure how they can work that in, but still. And until the Unity starts paying, it's gonna take, it's gonna be a while. But hopefully people start. Hopefully people, and maybe that includes you, would subscribe to my page to my honorarium on Patreon, and I wouldn't have to worry about it. And that means I can do more things. I look at more, unbox more things. I'll start doing reviews of physical items now. Like for example, I'm going to do a review of my headsets. I'm going to do a review of my phone, the Gemini PDA, as well as I'm going to unbox it and do a review and stuff like that. Maybe do reviews of games when I start feel less scummy about it. But yeah. Alright, by the way, that'll be it for this video, and I guess see you in a skin. Oh yeah, I love the HD pack.